And let me invite our next guest. And this guest is our special student. She herself is from Ukraine. Her name is Olga Kysil. And give me flowers, give her flowers and diamonds and everything you can, because she will be on the stage any second soon. And while she's joining us, I want to introduce her. She is our student from US. She's from Ukraine originally, but she already lives about 20 years, I think. She lives in USA, and she studies in DSEU almost 20 months, I think. At the same time, she's a very successful entrepreneur and investor, and she's a very great mom as well. And she has a husband, so she is a great wife. I know that for sure. And Olga, if you are here, can someone spotlight Olga? Yay!
Yeah, I'm here. Wow, what an introduction. Hi, everyone. Hi, Dinara. It's a honor and pleasure for me to be here, and
Yeah.
I'm really grateful for your invitation.
No, it's my pleasure to have you here, and thank you for agreeing to share your experience and to share your insights as well. So let me start from the first question, because like 2 years ago or something like that, it was DSEU was just a very small baby. It was just a startup. And you were one of the brave people who joined the DSEU and you jumped in that train. And my question, I'm really curious, what made you make that decision? Why you decided DSEU? Can you share that one a little bit?
Oh, thank you, Dinara. You brought me back in almost 2 years ago when I first learned about DSEU. I will be honest with everyone. I had so many fears and doubts. I was scared that I wouldn't able to handle it. And how I could balance, my first question was how I could balance life, all my responsibility, and with this program. And would I have enough time? Would I have money for that? And finance was a big obstacle also for me, and doubt in myself if I can handle it. And surprisingly, English was my also fear because, I know English, I speak English, but not on that higher level to get the academic classes to dive into this program. So I was really not questioning myself, can you make it? And my motivation was stronger than my fear. I'm so grateful that I go through these obstacles. Before I was thinking this is the reason why not to go to DSEU. But after 20 months, I'm so happy that now I can see it's not the reason, it was an obstacle. And of course, my motivation really helped me to make this really big decision in my life. And I also know that Geshe Michael is really busy and his time is so precious. And for me, the thought that he is spending his time with the ECU makes me feel that something special is going on here. And of course, the idea connecting East and West together, it's something new, I think, in the world. And I was so curious. And of course, I want to help DSEU. So that's how I started. That's why I joined.
Wow, thank you. Yeah. And I'm sure maybe some of our future students also have similar doubts and maybe fears. And I think you sharing it with us also helps them as well. So thank you for being honest about it. Yeah. So tell us more about your studies. What was like difficult for you? I'm sure it's not an easy path, like almost 2 years you are in DSC. You tell us about that a little bit.
It was not easy, I would say honestly. Not easy, not about the program. Not It was not easy to combine personal life, all the responsibilities, and the study. And the English on the beginning was challenge for me because it's like different language. So it took me time to get used to that, but I handled really good. And of course, I got a huge help from DSCU, from students. So like, and actually over time, I learned a lot how to manage my time, how to be productive, etc., etc. So it was like that type of challenges for me. But I would say it was also a lot of fun, a lot of fun to go through this journey. And those challenges is not a big deal now.
Wow, wow, great. And now, if you can, please share what was the greatest thing in your like what were your achievements, maybe small ones and bigger ones. I would
Ooh.
love to hear about those.
That's a big question. I think 5 minutes is not enough for me to share. First of all, personal results. Studying at DSU made me more confident. I was not sure if I can make it, so I'm more confident. Even when our business is going through the tough time, and the knowledge that they gain, the tools that they got, it makes me feel more calm and focused. I don't have that fear that we will lose business or something. So this is really big for me. And of course, I discover new qualities in myself. I would never know that I am a great negotiator. I have a leadership skills. I'm so creative. I have ability to make unusual decisions. This is what DSEU helps me a lot to open up in myself. And of course, my worldview changed, the business worldview, the even the life worldview really expand and change. And now I see everything as a connected, deeper cause behind the everything. So like I was separated, business and personal, it's all in one. And most important, I became more brave. I'm not afraid to try something new because I have a knowledge, I have a tools. That's why.
Mhm.
And for example, I started learning the trading and investing. I'm doing that. I'm now getting more successful. I got the results because I know how to handle it on a deeper level. So this is kind of what I can share now, but I will continue on and on. And I want to share professional, of course, like I mentioned, the negotiation. This is my favorite class. It was the most challenges class, but my favorite. I never know I could be a good negotiator, but I learned a lot. It helps me not only in the business, it helps me in everyday life to know the other party, what they need, fulfill they need, and like do win-win. So this is like big. I can go on and on. I learn a lot, and I feel so grateful for DSCU. It's not about only business; it's also about the personal growth.
So I heard about this negotiation thing that you mentioned a couple of times. Does it mean that it's not only like the Eastern wisdom that you were using in your life, in your business, but also you were using the Western knowledge that you gained from our Western professors in DSU? Did I get it right?
Nara, definitely, definitely, because Eastern part will um, help you to understand the deeper cause in fact, right? But the Western give you the tools. It was like a questionnaire when I was preparing for negotiation, like more than 20 questions. So you learn how to negotiate, like those life hacks, how to do it. And of course, we had lots of practical classes. We connect with the group. It's more than only Eastern. Western also. It's like a hand, left and right. You cannot say left is better, right is better. They both, you need both. So it helps a lot, East and West.
Thank you. Thank you. I love this metaphor. Yeah, you need both hands. You need both East and West. And I think the uniqueness of our university is that we can combine. We teach you how to combine East and how to combine West and bring it together and make it work together, right? If
Yes.
Wow, super. Okay, what do you if I can ask, what are the main, say, three things that you are taking so far from your experience, from your studies in DSEU?
I think never settle for less. DSCU give me all tools I can use not only in the business and in my life. So first, never settle for less. Second one, understanding the deeper causes of success. It's not also about money, it's about people. And the third one, this combination East and West approach, of course. At DCU, I'll learn how to blend Eastern wisdom to the Western tools and balance in the business and in the life. This is my three. I could continue on and on.
I have goosebumps when you said never settle for less. That's so
Never.
cool. Yeah. And in the beginning, I asked I asked our audience actually if they have a desire to join DSEU in the future. And I mentioned that we have our next wave of classes coming up. If you had a chance to talk to those guys who will join us or who want to join us, what will be your wish? What would you like to say to them?
Never settle for less and don't be afraid. I'm
Mhm.
so grateful that I take this step, and honestly, DSU really gave me a huge boost in my life and changed lots of part of my life. And it's not about money. It's you will find the time, you will find the money, you will find the energy. DSU will help you. If you have an interest, just go, just jump, and everything will be handled over time.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you for that. Wow. And probably one of the last questions, because I look at the time as well. I know that your son, Pasha, he is joining our YLP, Young Leaders Program. And can you tell us a little bit more about that one?
For me, is the biggest sign of trust to DSEU. And my son applied to Young Leadership Program. He's in the process, and this showed me how much I believe in university. I can say a lot about DSEU, but when we all parents, we want our kids the best. And I believe that DSU is the best opportunity for him to start his life, the professional life. He's in a high school, and DSU give me the not only the knowledge, the people around, the opportunity to grow. And I trust DSU so much, so I want my son to benefit from that, and hopefully he will be accepted.
Wow, wow, that's amazing. And I think with your words, you give so much trust to other parents who want to send their children also to DSEU. Thank you so much, Olga. Thank you. I really appreciate your time. I really appreciate your feedback. And please keep coming because we will have some more webinars as well. But thank you for today, and thank you for your honesty and for your big heart. And
Thank you, Dinara.
thank you. See you soon. Thanks. Thank you, Olga. And thank you, translators, by the way. You are helping us really very much. And I know that it's a hard job. It's very hard to translate for 2 straight hours. So thank you so much for your support. And I know you do it to support the ECU. And also, everyone here, also thank you.